everybody, I'm BrianTheBlue, and welcome back to Current Calamities, where I take a break from the past to look forward to the future with the games of the present. Animal Crossing New Horizons, the latest entry in Nintendo's popular life simulator. Man, to think that Nintendo has so many genres under their belt. From platformers, sports, strategy, role-playing, they pretty much covered all the bases. Except a run and gun. I did play Wild World on the DS when I was younger, but I don't have that anymore. My latest experience with a life sim is with Tomodachi Life. While that game is great fun in itself, Animal Crossing is an entirely different experience that many couldn't wait to play when New Horizons was announced. And after a few months, we have it in our hands now. You could say it was perfect timing in light of what's going on in the world, but let's not think about that. I'm about to see what island life is like. Let's head to the airport. Finally made it after an update delay, and I'm greeted by...
Oh God, I'm seeing double.
Oh, you're Timmy, and that's Tommy. They work for our favorite capitalist Tanuki Tom Nook, and we've decided to go on this getaway with the Nooks. I guess human decision making is on the decline in this world. You need to know my name and birth date? That's some personal info you're asking for. The balls on these guys. I got bigger balls. I'm putting my info down. What? No, Jacob, give me my Joy-Cons back. Oh god damn it, I'm stuck with the name. At least our birthdays are all the same, otherwise I'd be more pissed off. Now I get to customize my character, and after some adjustments and probably nailing the eyes, though you may never tell, I look like Kevin. It's the shirt mostly. Now it's time to choose an island. After careful consideration, I decided to go for this one for its spacious river borders, and after some additional questions, our plane is ready to go. So it's time to board. During flight, we get a small video presentation about what we can expect from island life, then we touch down just like that. We arrived to meet our old pal Tom, along with getting acquainted with other islanders, Renee the pink rhinoceros and Sprocket the green robot chicken. What even is he? Our first assignment is to find a place for us to set up our tents that we got from the Nooks, and I decided for this place here as it looks utterly gorgeous with the waterfall and surrounding trees. Then I helped my neighbors pick their spots. You can tell each has quite the personality, as Renee likes to say yo a lot and Sprocket is a meathead. Now that can make sense, but when talking about muscles, I get pretty confused. I put him on the beach. Hope he doesn't dislike water. Next up, with everything set up, we should celebrate our coming together. But we gotta set that up too. I'm tasked with finding some firewood while Tom investigates the fruit that may not be peaches, but totally are peaches. It's not like we have every other game to clarify they are peaches. I have to get them anyway, so what the heck? This is your basic tutorial to get you slightly familiar with the controls here, and after being an errand boy, it's time to celebrate our coming together with festivities as well as figuring out what to name our new home. Since I know the choice is going to be mine anyway, I'm going to be clever and say this is our home, mine and the viewers, so I'm going to call it Jacobians. It's better than Nooktopia, isn't it? Lo and behold, my suggestion becomes the name, and I also become Resident Representative. Fancy name that no one knows the meaning to, but after a long day, I think I'm going to turn in and see what tomorrow brings us. Whoa, is that KK Slider? What are you doing in my head, in my dreams? God, I knew there was more to it with these peaches. Those peaches did more than that, as I have seemed to slip through the whole day. Basically, the game is now on the Switch's eternal clock, which I'm playing late in the evening because that's when I could finally record it. Many other people use the computer than me in this house. Oh, and I owe Nook some bells. For the fun of it, I played dumb and asked what bells were, which kinda got me out of owing bells, but instead owing miles, which is Nook's own form of currency. It's cheaper, sure, but great. Another form of currency to worry about. Now I'm left to my own devices to begin my island life. The first day continues the tutorial, reintroducing the core gameplay as well as introducing new features like the previously mentioned Nook Miles that you can earn in various ways. You're also able to craft tools and other things if you have the right recipes and supplies, and you can now make custom designs that you can wear. All of this can be accessed by the Nook phone. Getting with the times, Nintendo. My first design was an obvious choice since the island is named after the channel. Not bad, though I would prefer to have sleeves. I guess I can show my muscles off to the musclehead. Also wondering how I got this pith helmet? Sprocket gave it to me earlier. Such a nice whatever he is. Be sure to order this totally legit and handcrafted Jacobians merchandise today for the fair price of all your bells and miles. In the meantime, I'm trying to make some bells by picking up weeds. Timmy is willing to take clumps for some money, and I can do that. I basically do that in my spare time.
Not by choice, it's a cost of living here.
But I make enough money to buy some things from the Nook shop to get me more looking like myself.
Well, I think that's a good first day's work. I think I'll call it there. And hopefully, I'll be able to play it again in the daytime. Oh. 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 Oh, crap. I overslept.
That's a bummer, but life goes on and somehow it's raining.
I thought this game was true to life. It isn't raining out here.
Nook from now on will give announcements every day, today's being the airport being open. I'm not caring about that at the moment. I want to try out the new clothes I got. Oh man, now I look like Cody. In any case, today I get familiar with what most players are used to, catching bugs and going fishing. The reason? Nook is interested in the local wildlife and I'm asked to share with him whatever I can catch so he can reshare them with his museum friend Blathers. You know, the owl that goes on and... I get rewarded with more DIY and gardening things, that way I can get my place looking fine and also find some... I also fiddle around with the new camera feature that can take photos, which is a bit meta as that's kinda built into every game with this here photo button, but I make enough miles to pay off my debt, which opens up the ability to build a custom house.
That's cool and all, but I don't necessarily need a house. Just give me a shovel so I can build a basement like the one I have, then I'll be set. Already have a Switch given to me by Nintendo, so thanks for that.
I took a break from recording to get ahead, and as you can see, I found myself and made the island thrive. We now have a museum, the classic Nook shop, and some new neighbors are arriving.
And I don't want to sound racist, but I got a lot of pink people.
Honestly, I don't know what else to go over other than now talking about the airport, where you can visit other friends or have them visit your island, which is especially good during the Corona, but it still requires online membership.
Oh, hell no.
You can also go to abandoned islands to find resources that may not be on your island at the moment, or visit something specific like Harv's Island. This groovy dog's got a photo studio. By the way he talks, I hope his photo studio is just that, and not... That's about all I can talk about at the moment. I know I haven't covered a whole lot, but I've done enough to help you get you started. Besides, your experience won't be the same as mine. Your island life will be very different from mine. It'll all depend on how you make it. I may not have a basement, but I have the museum right next to my house, so I will never get bored. Now I have to make this a reality someday. I'll for sure be playing it for a good while. I'm even playing it now as I'm making this video. I just got Isabel on my island. What about you?
So with all that being said, what's my overall opinion?
When I was younger, I played Animal Crossing and didn't think much of it. But as I'm now mature-ish, I can see now why this game has the following it has. New Horizons is without a doubt a fantastic game, keeping what already made it great and introducing more and more awesome stuff to keep it interesting and, most importantly, fun. It's the game we all need right now to come together and enjoy, to escape from the troubles of today so we can enjoy our lives tomorrow, whether on an island or in the comfort of home. So what do you think? Do you agree with me or have your own thoughts? Let me know by leaving a comment. If you like what you see, like the video with those thumbs up. If you think anyone else would like this vid, share it around. And if you want to see more of me, this show, and others, hit the subscribe button. I'm BrianTheBlue, thanks for watching. I'm going back to the past, and until next time, I'll see you in the future.